Hey everybody, it's Lori, and today I'm here to show you the Graphic 45 step card that I'm going to create using the newest collection, Gilded Lily, which is really pretty. So we're going to start off with a 12 by 12 sheet, and we're going to cut it 7.5 by 6 inches. Then we're going to cut a second piece that is 5 inches by 6 inches. Now on your bigger piece, it's time to score. And you're going to line this up and score it 2 inches down, measuring over at the 1.5 inch mark, and then measure over at the 3 inch mark and go 4 inches down. And then you're just going to take your piece of paper, flip it, and do the exact same thing on the other side. Now you want to line up your self-healing mat and using your X-Acto tool, measure down with your ruler, and you're going to go down 2 inches and then cut straight across from that first score line of 1.5 over to the 3 inch line that we scored down. Then flip your piece of paper and do it. And here I'm just folding the peaks and the valleys, you can see, and this makes your card fold up into the step. Be sure to crease those corners good with your bone folder. Now on your main sheet, the second sheet we cut, you're going to measure over 1/2 inch and score all the way down. Then just use some strong glue on that lip. I'm using Dry's Clear Glue, and you're going to attach that to the front of your step card. And voila, you are. Now I'm just going to cut a piece, and I've already done it and shown you here for the front panel. I'm going to cut another one actually for the interior inside there. But that piece, the decorative piece, is going to be 4 1/4 inches by 5 3/4. And I like to cut it just 1/4 inch shorter all the way around so that it leaves a nice border on my card. And I'm just attaching it with some zip dry glue. And I like to use that little tool just to be sure there's no air bubbles or anything. It just presses everything out. So I'm just continuing to dress up the inside of my car, and for the stepped area, just measure it off and then flip that piece to use on the other side, so you don't have to measure it all the way off on the graduated stairs. And I'm just drawing the outline, and then I'll cut it out. So I'm not sure what I do without my distress ink. I use the Vintage Photo Distress ink to ink my edges just about on every project. I love the stuff. I think it gives just a really nice finish to all the edges. One of the great things about Zip Dry's glue is if you get a little glue on your edge, you can just use the little eraser, glue erasers, and it comes right off. You can even just roll it with the tip of your finger. So it's a great glue to use with paper crafting projects because I'm very finicky. I don't want any of my glue coming out the edges or looking ugly. So now we need to cut the little pieces for the stairs, and I've measured over on that. I'm going to cut them out 1 1/4 by 1 3/4, and you'll need 3 of these. And there again, this is leaving a little bit of an edge all the way around the decorative paper, so that base card is showing through. Here comes the fun part. It's time to decorate. And of course, graphic 45 paper is wonderful for fussy cutting out images. So I've cut out this man and woman on the front of the card and have already done that. I use X-Acto tools, self-healing mat, and some scissors. And then I'm also going to cut out that border with the lily on it. And just going to layer up some of these images and start creating a lot of texture and depth on the front of my card with the fussy cut images and also some foam tape. One little trick is on your foam tape, you can always double it up, which is what I'm doing here, so that it will have a little more depth to it. It'll be higher. So if you've done one layer, like we have the lilies, where it's one layer of foam tape, and then the couple I did 2 stacked layers of foam tape. And so that just adds a lot. Now we're going to add a little cinnamon on and finish up this card. And you can just keep going with the decorating as much as you want to. Graphic 45 has the tags and the pockets, chipboard. They have all types of things for their collections, and so you can continue to add. And I did actually go back in and add some more, so I'll have some pictures here to show you of the finished product. Then this is also one that I did in the artisan style that's completely finished. That's a great, beautiful collection. So please take a moment to look at my cards that are all complete. I hope you'll visit me at my blog, www.pinkcloudscrappers.com, and also be sure to visit Graphic 45. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.